Welcome to FJ News, saucy news nugs to nourish your noggin. We've got a story about cruel and unusual punishment, a hotel suing a guest for leaving a bad review, and the shocking winners of the Nobel Chemistry Prize. First up, a spotlight on overindulgence in America. On Sunday, hot dog eating champ Joey Chestnut devoured a 12-pound walking taco to celebrate National Taco Day. A walking taco is when you take a bunch of taco ingredients and throw them into a Dorito chip bag, or what I call just giving up. It took Chestnut 38 minutes to eat the 12-pound sack of taco, which makes me feel much better about eating a whole pint of Chubby Hubby before even getting through one episode of the Great British Baking Show last night. Next, 3 former Oklahoma jail employees are facing charges of cruelty after forcing inmates to listen to the hit children's song Baby Shark for hours on end. Based on this precedent, there is no word on if the UN Human Rights Committee will seek to press charges against young children around the world for forcing their parents through similar tribulations. In international news, the Seaview Koh Chang Hotel in Thailand has agreed to drop defamation charges against American Wesley Barnes if he apologizes for leaving a negative review of the hotel online. If Barnes were to be found guilty of defamation, he could face up to 7 years in prison over a TripAdvisor review. If the IHOP down the street from me used the same tactic, the state penitentiary would be overflowing right now. Speaking of reviews, the review site Yelp has announced that it will begin adding alerts on its site to businesses that have been reported for racist behavior by the business owner or employees. This, of course, is an amazing idea that could never backfire and result in innocent people losing their livelihoods. There's just no way. Now to our headline story. On Wednesday, the Nobel Prize for Chemistry was awarded to Emmanuelle Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna for developing a technique to slice open DNA in order to alter it. Gene editing could be used for many scientific breakthroughs, including treating diseases. Hopefully one day scientists will discover how to use gene editing to allow me to see in the dark and shoot fireballs out of my hands. And now a heartwarming bonus story. 2 years ago, Lindsay Metz had only 30 minutes to evacuate her home during the 2018 California wildfires. As she and her children were leaving the house, Metz tried to grab her cat Artemis as well, but he ran off because apparently he had a death wish. While Metz and the children were safe, her home was consumed by the fires. Devastated, she thought Artemis had been consumed as well. However, last month, Metz saw a cat that looked like Artemis on a friend's Facebook page. Lo and behold, it was that daredevil Artemis, who had stared down the wildfires even as they burned down the house around him. The Metz family and Artemis were finally reunited after 2 years. How many of his 9 lives he used up? We may never know. Click this FJ News segment next if you missed it. Hit like as I am monitoring the analytics as we speak, and until next Sunday, have a good week. Good coffee.